What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Every Week We Follow. So today we have got a special Bournemouth preview for you. We will be bringing on a guest very shortly for the opposition preview. But first, just doing a quick intro. So as always, if you are new here, please do hit that little subscribe button. Turn on your little dingy-ding-ling-ling-ling kind of post notification things. Hit the old like if you like it. And also
turn on your little dingy-lingy-ling, mate. Oh my God, we've got to work at that phrasing. That's a different channel, I think.
That was the greatest intro you've ever heard. The little dingy-ling-ling. Yes, and also if you've got any hypes, because a lot of people don't know what they are, so you've probably got some if you haven't used them. Feel free to hype this video. It helps the channel out. Thank you everyone already for your support. We are on the journey to 2,000 subscribers. Hoping to hit like 1,800 within the next couple of weeks.
Which we celebrated with buying a new microphone. Hello!
Very cool. Look at that. If you zoom in a bit, guys, though, I just want to show them the lovely, lovely cutting of the sticker. Look at this. No expense spared. Look at that.
We got the microphone, mate. Now we just need the cover. Look, it was a makeshift thing we had for Sunday's game against Brentford. It wasn't a good luck charm, so we got to move on. But we need to get a mic stand.
So if you do want to sign up as a member and give us £2 a month, this is the kind of rubbish that we spend the money on. Anyway, Gaz.
Yes, mate.
How are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Mate, I'm good. I'm tired because it's been my daughter's 18th birthday this week, so we've been celebrating. And I've kind of been offline a little bit because I've just been super busy doing stuff. And I haven't had a chance to put out any content, which I'm kind of itching to get back on. So I'm going to have to spend the next 2 days just catching up on transfer review and stuff and all that kind of jazz and how we're looking.
It's been a weird week because there was like the transfer window on deadline day on Monday, where obviously for us very little happened, like absolutely nothing happened. And then without the midweek game, I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of like, what's going on? And now we've got this Saturday 3 p.m. Like,
it's weird.
What weird timeline am I living in here? We haven't had a 3 p.m. Saturday kickoff for a year.
Yeah. Mate, that's the beauty of playing in the echelons of European football, I'm afraid. We have to just kind of make do with Thursday, Sunday or Wednesday, Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It's
if we were in the league,
the diamond shoes are too tight, mate. The diamond shoes are too tight. Yeah. But look, I'm good, mate. But this is for me, this weekend is such a massive game, and not because of the result or what it could be or whatever, just in terms of how we respond to losing again at home. Like we bounced back brilliantly after the Everton defeat and went away and performed so well against Fenerbahce and Newcastle. I don't think anybody expected that. And so can we do it again? And this is the start of a run of fixtures where we should be picking up points. Now, this is probably our most difficult fixture away at Bournemouth because we've kind of struggled in the last couple of seasons there. But get a result here and it just... I mean, it's all ifs, buts and maybes. I'm trying to kind of keep looking up, right, rather than looking at the pack that's chasing. But if Liverpool were to turn over Man City this weekend and we beat Bournemouth on Saturday, then we'll go second. You know, and that's so all this talk this week has been like, the wheels are coming off. I've heard a lot of that, by the way. We're selling Morgan Rogers, apparently.
We've got Dom and Molly and Dom waiting for us, so we'll bring them in a sec. But I was just going to say, do you know that the only team that has gotten on better form, the best form team in the league at the moment over the past 6 matches is Man U, and they got 4 wins. So it's not like anyone's ripping it up. City got 7 points in their last 6. We got 7 points in our last 6. It's not like everyone's like, oh, the wheels are falling off. I'm like, but it feels like everyone's wheels are kind of falling off a bit. So it's not like we're losing ground on everyone.
Mate, there is a 7-point gap between Bournemouth in 12th and Chelsea in 5th. So it's kind of, at this crucial point in the season, 2 wins for any of those teams in the top 12, and suddenly you're in the European places. So it is as competitive as a league as it's probably ever been in the Premier League era for me.
People saying it's a boring season and like too predictable. I'm like, what are you watching? Like, it's absolutely mental.
It's not now, is it? Because Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool have all started to do well again the last couple of weeks, and now it's the best league in the world ever.
I mean, yeah, that'll happen when you spend like 200 million or whatever in a window, and you bring in like Mbeumo, and you bring in Cunha, and you bring all. Of course, you're going to start clicking. It's not a surprise. I mean, it was looking. I saw earlier. It was City's. Like, I think it's the last calendar year, and they spent like 150 million in January 2025. They spent 183 million or something in the summer just gone. They've just spent like another 80 or 90 million. They've spent like almost 400 million in a calendar year, and people are like, "Oh yeah, they're starting to get their mojo back." No shit. Like, fucking hell. Right. Oh mate. Anyway, right. Let's get Molly and Dami in, mate.
Yeah.
Let's get them in. Here they are. Do the little wooveroo. Move that
Molly
around.
and Dom, how are we doing, guys?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Good, thank you.
We're good.
Thank you. How are you guys?
Good.
So this is the first for us that we've had.
We're getting on Saturday. I'll be nervous, but yeah.
Oh, don't be nervous. No pressure, Dom. But this is the first time we've had a couple on the show, right? Well, I'm really intrigued by this dynamic. So, Molly, what I wanted to say is just aware that there's now 3 Villa fans against 1 Bournemouth fan.
Ganged up here.
No, so we're going to try and focus more on the Bournemouth side because it's supposed to be an opposition preview. So we kind of, we need your input. And well, we want both your inputs, obviously, because it's what we're really intrigued to know is how, in a couple dynamic, when you both support 2 of the teams that are coming up, how does that work? What's the atmosphere like where you guys are right now?
Well, Bournemouth haven't had a lot of wins in our derby. So
I mean, for the last few years, we've been the better sides. We've had the better of Bournemouth.
We've had some.
It wasn't always like that, was it?
We've had moments that feel like we would like that Evan Nelson last minute goal. We were both at that game.
Yeah.
And that when you score a late equaliser, I know it's only a point, but that feels like a win when you're the one coming back in a draw.
Absolutely. Cost us Champions League football.
It's what stopped us Champions League football. That literally is the thing.
Didn't it? It was from there it was all downhill really. So yeah, I'm still obviously gutted about that game, but it sort of works both ways. We had that game a couple of years ago where Watkins equalised in the last minute.
That was when we all had the Solanke-Watkins arguments going on with the England call-up. And one argument we do come back to quite often is that Sheffield United, when we got to United.
Oh, God, honestly. People if people stop banging on about that freaking Sheffield, there was like another 12 games left in the season. It's not like it was the last game of the season.
That was the game that got the lockdown games going into.
It's okay, Molly. They got us back last week when we had a goal disallowed against Brentford.
Yeah.
But so even though it was out of play,
rightly so. It was rightly disallowed. I'm gonna
Well, at least it was turned on, so you could get to the right decision. Actually, into the goal because it's turned off.
Imagine being the guy that's in charge of goal line technology. You've got one job. Have you turned it on? Yeah, I've definitely turned it on. It's on. We're all ready to go. Right, let's kick off the game. He's in his own neck of the ball.
Yeah, you did sign Nyland, wasn't it? Yeah, you did that.
We went and signed him. I don't know what.
That was strange. Strange
keeper. He just knows how to hide the ball.
Yeah. Knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Cheating players. That's how you got playing.
I was going to ask when you guys got together, was it a talking point? Like Gaz, if Sarah supported another team, would that have been like a consideration?
Yes, probably. That sounds weird, right? But when you go for potential partners, you go, right, are you into football? No, move on. Are you? What team do you support? And then you kind of, it works that way. And my wife's not massively into football, but her dad's a massive Villa fan. So I was like, yes, here we go. And that's how we kind of ended up being married for nearly 20 years now. Happy days.
We're a whole family of Bournemouth fans. So.
You are. So it was a bit like, it sort of never came into my mind really, but I did kind of think, oh God, like if it was like long term, this could get a little bit tricky, you know. But it's been fun so far. It's been plain sort of sailing, but yeah.
Like for instance, the Boxing, like when we've had them Boxing Day fixtures, right?
Yeah.
What you know, what some ones at home? You go, how did you choose that? Do you know what I mean? That's like, ooh.
I was really annoyed actually. We went to Alf Church for Christmas with your family, and that was we were at home to Fulham, and it was our first time getting a penalty in 2 years. And I missed it. I gave my ticket away. I had to give my ticket up, and we got a penalty. And it was obviously my family all went to the game. I was so gutted I missed it.
Well, I have missed plenty of Villa games to be
here
as well.
You have.
Here we go.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. We both.
Obviously, Bournemouth's biggest rival's Brighton, right? I assume if he was a Brighton fan, it would have been a slightly different conversation.
We do not care at all for Brighton.
I think you're more of a, it's like Saints, isn't it? Southampton, but
see, yeah, I mean,
they're not the same league, though. That's the problem.
Like for me, it's Scumhampton. It's the Scummers. That's what. I've had a bigger rivalry with being in the same league for so long with like Watford or Brentford, like the playoffs. We've got more rivalries with
it's not as like
London teams that we've always kind of been in the same league as. Because obviously in our history, you know, Scum used to give us players and money and help us out. And they're like, oh, well done, Bournemouth. And that's their attitude still, even though we're league above them now.
Molly's not bitter at all. She says that with such a sweet smile on her face, but you can just see the rage in her eyes.
Yeah. Scumhampton! I mean, to be fair, I couldn't go out with a Blues fan. Like, absolutely.
No.
That would be.
Well, look.
For starters, we know what Blues fans are like. It's not going to work.
No.
Here's an interesting story for you. My youngest daughter had to have braces fitted yesterday. Took her to the dentist, and I had my Villa hoodie on, and the lady putting the braces on was like, "You a Villa fan?" And I was like,
"No."
Yeah. She went, "You need to get out." I was like, "What?" She went, "I'm a Birmingham City supporter." But to be fair to her, we had some banter, and I was just like, she was telling me she was going to set fire to my shirt. I was like, I'm not sure like we should be having this conversation at dental surgery. That's not very professional. Do you know what I mean? Just please don't damage my daughter's teeth anymore. Like, she needs to get them fixed, not kind of broken anymore. So well, the thing is, we've got to go to this dental hospital like for the next 2 years. So now I'm like, oh God, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going in full kit next time, just to rub it in. I think.
Yeah, do it. Boots and shinners and all. I think you need to.
Well, he did it at the Brentford game as well. So he did go to the game full kit, hairy knees and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, that was because we reached 5,000 followers on TikTok. So I was like, okay, I'll go as well. One of the followers suggested it, and I thought, okay, let's do it for a laugh, and it was good fun, to be fair.
It was ridiculous.
It wasn't too cold actually.
Obviously, anyone else who's watching, if you're in a couple or something, let us know down in the comments. Do you have any like kind of rivalries or anything in your relationships? Obviously, I've got all the in-laws are Forest fans. So like last season was relatively insufferable for a long period of the season because they were flying high. But obviously, everything works itself out. I knew we'd finish above them. Fuck you, Graham. Right,
Graham,
anyway.
I'd just like to say big love to Graham, James's father-in-law.
Anyway.
Let's move on to the game. So, Molly, I guess the big question is, how are Bournemouth feeling? How do you feel about Semenyo going in the January transfer window? Does this mean it scuppers your hopes of those European places, or do you think you've still got a chance?
Honestly, no. I think a lot of people are really surprised that we were so ready for Semenyo to leave because he'd mentally left, you know, back in like, what was it, like October, that clause went all public. And everyone was talking about where he was moving to. And, you know, Bournemouth fans watching him play every week. He's backing out of tackles. He's scoring goals because we cannot dispute that he is a very talented player. Scoring goals just comes easy to him. I mean, look at him at City now. That doesn't affect him, and it's great. You know, those goals did get us some points where needed. But no, he wasn't giving his all for 90 minutes, but he'd be playing 90 minutes every week. So when we are, over Christmas, we were losing games. We hadn't won in like 10. So you want somebody on that pitch playing their best throughout the whole game. And, we've brought Hyan in now, and we only saw 20 minutes of him last week, but he's already proved himself as a worthy consideration for being Semenyo's replacement. He's never even played in the Premier League before, and I know it was only Wolves, but the way he's approaching the defence, his confidence running with the ball, getting that assist in the last minute as well, looks like really great. And we've got Krupke as well. With Semenyo gone, we've got Krupke and Evan Nelson playing because Kluivert's been injured as well. Iraola's been forced to play these players and try these new things that us as fans have been going, why don't we try this? Why don't we do that? But it was almost waiting for Semenyo to leave before you could test that out. And it's working out. We've had a good, couple of runs of games, beating Liverpool, beating Spurs.
What was the total package there? How much did City buy him for in the end?
60 million, I think. But there's the add-ons, but Bristol City still, they get. It's fair enough for Bristol City. They've done well there. They could get the same sort of deal because we got Alex Scott from him as well, from Bristol City. And again, he's one of the best young talents, England call-up as well.
Yes, I think that happened last time we had you on the show, Molly. I think he'd just been called up for the England squad. So, I guess it's just it's the goals that you ultimately need to replace, right? For someone like Semenyo, and I don't know if. Is it Hyan, you say? Is he necessarily going to be a long-term replacement that's going to do the same? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
He's only 19 years old. We had Semenyo for 3 years. And, a lot of our good players, that's more defensive. Zabani, Kirkez, Howson. We had them all for, one standout season. They're off. Semenyo has been our solid best player for a few years. We need to keep hold of these players for more than one season.
100%.
It's hard to bring in these constant replacements. You're not going to find that same player to bring them in that can just adapt and play in the same style. We haven't got someone quite built like Semenyo now, but you've got to work around as a team to replace the player you've lost, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense.
You've got to adapt to it.
So your next 3 fixtures are obviously us on Saturday, which we're hoping to get a bounce back from Brentford. Then you've got Everton and West Ham. So what are you hoping for out of those 3 fixtures, points-wise?
I'm hoping for a win this weekend for personal reasons.
Look at that. I love Tom's face. No, I don't think so.
But I think, I'd absolutely take a draw in this game. We haven't won since it was 2022.
2022 last time you beat us.
So I would absolutely take a draw this weekend. Away, we haven't been great away. But, keeping a clean sheet away at Wolves, I think that was a good motivator. I'd say maybe 9.
What, 9 points?
Maybe.
3 games.
9 from all 3, so you're going to win them all.
West.
Maybe 9. Maybe we just win every game.
I'd like 9 because on paper you look at Everton, you look at West Ham. I want to win this weekend.
We're like 9.
This is all I want it.
But you are away from home for both Everton and West Ham.
We shouldn't be losing any of these games. This is the big one. This is the one on the end of a run. This is the one where, we're playing a better team, but this is the one I'm more convinced we'll get a result. We could win today and then lose, get absolutely battered away to Everton. I can see us doing that.
I think confidence is incredible. It's
we're in a good place right now. We've had a good January.
You haven't beaten us since 2022. Yeah. We're currently 3rd in the league, and you're. Where are you?
This happens every time we play. This happens. 4-0, 3-0, whatever the score is going to be. Yeah.
Well, look, I think
after the game,
we are. It's a big bounce back game for us but I think we've still got enough with the signings we've done in January. I think it looks like hopefully Onana will be fit for the game and should play alongside Douglas Luiz, which just solidifies that midfield where we've just been decimated because of injuries because of that, and we know that. But the big one is whether Ollie Watkins is going to play any part, because I haven't heard anything as yet. As it's what,
You said
Thursday.
you want Watkins to play.
Well, if he's fit, and I think I don't know either, to be honest. I'm not.
No, I haven't. I think the press conference is probably happening right now, and I haven't. So we'll have to update everyone with that. But other than that, we've still got quite a strong side. You know, that everyone else I think is okay in terms of. So Matty Cash, Maatsen. It looks like we've got the selection of Rodgers, Buendia, Bailey, Sancho, all to pick from. So as an attacking force. It's just whether my concern for the Villa right now, and this is PTSD, I think that when the going gets tough, right, we've bottled it for my entire life, right, and but this season has been slightly different. Like I say, we have bounced back and we've lost. So if the guys are up for it, and we've had 6-day break between Brentford and this fixture on Saturday, so time to rest, to train and kind of hopefully recover, then. I fancy us to win. I do.
After last week's result, Brentford with the 10 men them beating you made me doubt us this weekend. That result has knocked some of my confidence.
Yeah.
I still believe if they'd had 11 men on that pitch for the whole game, I think we would have won. I think that 10 men absolutely killed.
Yeah. That's the same as us. We struggle against 10 men. You think it's a chance?
I think most teams do. Most teams do because nowadays teams are so like the foundation in every team in the Premier League. Everyone is so well drilled. Everyone is so good for those kind of if they need to play a low block, everyone can do it. It's more about whether you're the kind of team that can then actually break out of that. Teams find it so hard to break them down. This is why, teams like Arsenal and stuff don't always win every game because they can't break a team down. City will struggle maybe. They like teams that come out and play against them. So it's the same with us. The second we have that low block, we've been relying on worldies this season to try and break those, and we just didn't have one this time round. So I'm going to jump onto the excuse me, my cough. Still got it. Going to jump onto the hat trick quiz now. So what we're going to do is I've got 4 questions in total, but I might only ask you 3 if you get them all right. If you get them all right, then I won't ask you the 4th, and you get a nice hat trick. If you get one wrong, you will also have the 4th question as a consolation penalty spot kick. Some of them they're all Villa Bournemouth related. Some of them are related to an answer to do with Villa. Some are related to an answer to do with Bournemouth. So you two, you can deliberate. You can discuss answers as well.
That's not going to end well, probably. But
anyway. This is like a limitless win with answer. Basically, you'll know an answer and then you'll put doubt in each other's minds. That's what tends to happen, right?
So you've got then the questions do steadily get slightly harder. So the first question, nice tap-in for you. We've already talked about it. Villa and Bournemouth drew 1-1 back in October of 2024. Who was it that scored in the 96th minute for Bournemouth?
I know this one. Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Shall I say it? Did you say it? Evan Nelson?
Correct. Right. Yes.
She scored.
It's the goal that arguably I think a lot of Villa fans look back at. That and the Forest game.
We went out for dinner after that game. I was very happy.
Wonderful. That was great.
I've tried to erase that day from my mind. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, we like to bring back the trauma here on every week we follow.
So that is 1 for 1. That is the tapping. Now we're going for the running in, cutting in the box, you bearing down on goal. So Bournemouth and Villa have played 16 times in their history. It's actually less than I thought, by the way. I don't know why. But how many times have Bournemouth won?
Not a lot. Our first ever one, that was 2015. You won that.
Was that the first?
Have you got multiple choice, James? Give him a couple of answers for that, because that's a.
I think
That was-
Okay, I'll give you multiple choice. 4, 5, or 7.
I was thinking like 3 or 4, so maybe 4.
Well,
There was the 2-0. We've had.
I'm trying to think how many times we played before 2015 or whatever that was.
We had some cup ones when we were in the championship, I don't think we won any of those.
The cogs are turning. The cogs are turning. I love it.
I feel like you've won at least. You won 3.
We've
3
had
in
a
a
lot
row
of draws
before the promotion season for us. 4, I would say maybe 5.
5 then.
Did you win in the cup in that cup game where Carlos Hill scored that screamer?
I didn't think we won any of the cup ones.
All right, it's 4 or 5. 5, go.
Should we do 5?
Go,
5.
5. We'll go 5.
Correct. 5.
Yeah.
You won.
Bravo.
Did we win a cup one?
I can't remember the FA Cup.
No, the FA Cup you lost 2-1.
Yeah,
2015.
we played you like twice in the cup, and I didn't think we'd won because I was living in Worcester,
Right.
so I would go to those games. It
You
was
played
easy.
us once. You played us
Oh,
once in the
what?
FA Cup.
Championship, and then we came up and lost to you.
Yeah,
in
so that
Premier
was the
League.
first time we ever played. Was that FA Cup?
Yeah, I got a half and half scarf.
It was
and I don't-
Carlos. It was Carles Hill, Andy Vyman, and then Callum Wilson with a consolation in the 90th minute. But you, the first ever game between Villa and Bournemouth, you actually won. It was in October 1971 in the League Division 3. League Division 3.
League Division 3.
You won 3-0.
Played it.
Yeah, you won 3-0. You then didn't beat us until April of 2016.
Do you know
Then
any
you
of
went
the
on a
goals
4-game.
scorers from that 70?
What, in 1971?
Yeah.
Are you going to know them?
I want to know if I
don't
do.
even- They're not even on 11v11. I
Oh,
can't.
they're
They're
not.
not even
That's
there.
not I wouldn't have thought we'd played you in the 70s. That's
Yeah,
before Dad.
it was in the League Division 3. League
Division
And
3.
then we played you twice. We played you twice, home and return leg in Division 2, and then we played in the FA Cup, and then since then it's been the Premier League. But the first one in the Premier League in 2015, we won 1-0, but then you won 4 on the trot, and then since then,
that
we
was.
lost.
To be fair, we can't really brag about that. So yeah, we got relegated. It was really
Yeah.
just dead.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah, I remember
first game of the
that.
season,
That
wasn't it?
Steve Cook back heel goal.
yeah.
Right.
That was a highlight of my
So we're on
wedding.
to the hat trick question.
Yeah, you're on for the hat trick here. You go one more here. If you can get this right, I think we've had one person get them all right before. So you'll do well. So this is more probably one for Dom.
Okay.
In March of 2023,
Yeah.
Villa won 3-0 against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And a current Villa player scored 7 minutes into that game. Who was it?
The annoying thing about this is I
think I know that.
know who scored the second and the third. I think
That's not helpful, mate.
I think when they scored like the last minute, Mings flicked on from a corner, and when they
Didn't
scored,
Mings score?
no. So
No.
Mings
First one.
when they scored the last goal. I think if
Yeah.
this is the right game, if this is wrong, then this is not going to be right.
When they scored the last goal, you're correct there.
Ross Barkley scored the second.
Rogers.
that right?
It wasn't Ross Barkley
Was it not
that
Barkley?
scored the second. No. It was a certain Mr. Jacob
Wait,
Ramsey that scored the second.
Oh, Ramsey scored the second.
I think I know.
First goal, 7
Definitely
minutes
not
in.
Mings.
No, it wasn't. It wouldn't have been. Mings.
Current Villa player.
I feel like it wasn't Mings or Rogers. Because I think I was
No,
really
Rogers.
annoyed. It must have been Mings then.
It wasn't Mings.
I feel like it was. Okay, you go.
No, because I think Mings flicked on for the Buendia goal
I
before he
think he
scored.
scored.
Right, I'm
Yes,
gonna
come on.
go. I'm trying to think. Is it Douglas?
No, I think it is Mings.
I've got 2 in my head, and if neither of them are correct, then so be it. Douglas and
Can
Bailey.
I say Mings? I think. Okay, you say
Okay,
yours.
go in.
then.
I'm gonna.
I love that we've got the Bournemouth fan trying to overrule the Villa fan
I
on
know.
Villa goal scorer.
I know what you're talking. What you mean.
It's not the same.
No, it's the same game, but it's the Buendia goal.
I thought he scored it. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go for. Bailey. I think it's wrong.
No, he's gone for the wrong one.
Oh,
Reece,
it was Douglas.
It was
Luiz.
Dougie. It was Dougie.
Oh,
It was Dougie.
Picture the goal, even now. I'm thinking about it. I'll picture.
Do you know what? Wasn't it from a Leon Bailey cutback?
Yes, it was. It was on his right foot. He cut it back.
Yeah.
Louise was on the 6-yard line, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that was very, very close.
It wasn't Mings.
It wasn't Mings,
Tyrone Mings.
No, I know you're thinking about the third goal in that game. We thought Mings scored it because he flicked it on, but Payet tapped it in. That's what you're thinking about, to be fair. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you've got two out of 3, and now you've got a consolation 90th minute penalty kick. So,
Right, go then.
what have I put here? I've written mouth Villa. This makes no sense. Oh yeah. So Bournemouth Villa, February 2020. Nathan
COVID
Ake,
times.
Yeah.
Nathan Ake and one other player
Phil Bill.
scored in a 2-1 win for Bournemouth.
It was Phil
Who
Bill.
was it?
It was Phil Bill.
It was good old Billings. I always thought, by the way, that Billings.
Love that, Molly.
Like-
Straight in there, no message.
Knew that one.
Was it not? Is it just me that thought that Billings and Mings looked like twins? They had the same hair and everything.
Yeah, both quite like tall.
Like, massive bloke,
Yeah,
same
both-
hair. I was just
Yeah.
like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
They're brothers, isn't it?
They've got that.
Long lost.
They've got that clumsy sort of look to them, like
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
like standing on people. That's like something they've got in common.
Or just missing the ball and giving it away, kind of thing. Or picking the ball up. And
Yeah.
giving
I'm
it
not
away.
salty about that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing Mings ever did for us was stamp on Zlatan.
Right, we'll have to get a move on now because I think we're all running quite tight for time. So you got 3 out of 4 there. So you got your cancellation penalty. So well done. That was a very good performance there.
Patrick
Well
scored.
done.
Well done, guys.
I'm
Bravo.
going to give. I think if he pulled out the bag there and he got Dougie, I would have given Don Man the match.
You did say him.
for that
well.
one,
You
but,
just
unfortunately,
So close.
he did go for the wrong one. Cool. So quickly, we'll just very quickly go over our starting lineups, and then we'll go on to our predictions for the game. So if I just move this over here, look at that, beautiful. So Molly, if you could just quickly give us the top line about this team, who should we be watching out for? Any kind of contentious changes or anything like that?
I think Hyan is the one to look out for. I'm not sure if he'll start. That's just who after last week, seeing him start would be good. I think Adley will start though. But yeah, I want to see him perform, not against Wolves, a bit more of a challenge for him. And it's playing at home. So, and Krupi, obviously, he's just good to watch. And Alex Scott. Those 3, they're some of the best young talent in the world right now, and they're all at Bournemouth. So
I can't argue to be
they're great to watch. And he's not even got a photo on there. Neither is Jude.
So it looks a bit pale.
Yeah. I haven't watched very much of Bournemouth at all this season. Like, how do you set up? Do you play counter? Do you play high press? How do you guys tend to set up?
We've been quite high press, but every team has kind of figured out our game plan, and then we haven't quite adjusted to that. They figured us out, and then it's a bit like you guys. We can't break a team down when they know how we're playing, and with injuries as well. So Jimenez has been great on the wing. I like to see him on the wing more, and can't argue with Adam Smith playing. He's loyal one. Like to see him starting still, but yeah, having Jimenez on the wing has been really good. And yeah, he's great.
Yeah, it sounds like then it could be quite an interesting game, because if you guys
I think it would be a really good one to watch.
Yeah, you guys coming at us will press. Yeah, fair. Right, Gary, everyone's yours, mate.
Well,
keep it brief.
Mate, no, Dom, I'm going to add this over to you, mate, because this is one that you've chosen. So
Yeah, so I mean,
sorry, Dom. Go for it.
No. There's one sort of standout one in there. That is Harvey Elliott. Now, this is because I'm still not sure. Now we've passed the transfer window, and he's not gone back, and nothing's changed about his loan. I don't know whether, and we've sent Evan Gesson to Palace with a buy option. I'm thinking, are we just going to go for it with Harvey Elliott? don't know now. I mean, so because I think he's got 2 more appearances left until the clause is triggered. So that's a team that I would like to see if Elliott was going to play. And obviously there is quite a big possibility he'll just sit on the bench. And in that case, probably Emi Buendia would probably start. But yeah, if Onana and Watkins are fit, then that's the team I'll go for.
Yeah,
Gary, do you have any thoughts on that? I mean,
yeah,
I wonder whether Sancho play.
Yeah,
I was sorry. Go on. I was going to say if it was either between Emi Buendia or Sancho, if Elliott wasn't there, it's. I at first I wasn't convinced by Sancho, but in the last few weeks, I think he has shown why he's rated so.
It's worked. I think the good news is that whether Bailey or Sancho plays, we should be able to get 90 minutes out of the 2 of them. At the moment, it's very difficult to get 90 minutes out of one of them. The Harvey Elliott thing, I don't know. I think Emery has basically said that it's kind of, nothing's changed. And Liverpool have basically said it's Villa's problem that has, like, we've budgeted for the 35 million quid. So if we trigger that, it's all about that PSR, and I don't think Emery wants to. So we'll probably see Emery there. I'd love to see him because I think he's lively. I think in the couple of games that he's played, he looked good against Salzburg, and he looked when he came on against Brentford. He was everywhere, running around, like kind of closing people down. I feel for the kid because I think there's an absolute player in Harvey Elliott, and we haven't utilised it. It's been an absolute mockery for him, really. So I don't see it changing. So it'll probably be Buendia there. But like I say, and I think probably Tammy will start because if Watkins is coming back from a hamstring injury, I think it'd just be great to have him on the bench. I think ultimately what we'll do going forward is, I said this to James on the last show, I think, is that have Watkins run around for kind of 50, 60 minutes. Then bring Tammy on with a bit of extra pace to go at defenders. So let's see what happens.
Yeah,
interesting.
I agree. Right. And
score
finally, on to our score predictions. So make sure you've got the correct hand for home. So this is Bournemouth.
Left hand.
Villa.
It's my left hand. Yeah. Right hand. Cool. All right.
Whichever one it is. Yeah. Okay. Hold up the one that you think's home. Which one do you think's home? Okay. Other one.
Oh.
Is it?
It's because you got mirroring up. You got mirroring up.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, Gary, you were correct before, Gary.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This is home. Yeah.
Got it now. Okay.
Villa. Okay.
This is great content. I love it. We're just waving our hands.
Hello. Right. So me, Gary, and Dom will go first, since we're the Villa side. So 3, 2, 1. 3-1, a 1-0, and a 2-0. I've gone for a 2-0. Gary, was that 1-0?
Yeah, 1-0 Villa.
Right. Dom's going for a Tammy hat trick.
Bring it on. Let's do it. Well, it's one of those games. I could imagine if both teams play how they want to, it's going to be back and forth, and it could be goals in it. So.
Well, last season we were absolutely dominated, and we broke away and scored.
It could go either way. Yeah.
Who knows? Right. And Molly, obviously, you're definitely not going for the 3-1. What are you going for?
No, I'm doing 3-2.
Oh, 5-goal thriller.
Just because I feel like it will be like a bit of a 2-2, another late winner, and it will be our late winner.
Yeah.
I underestimate our. How many goals are in our game? We've got we're like top of the league, like top 3 for goals conceded and goals scored.
Yeah.
If we can both play how we know we can play, it's going to be an end to end. There's going to be goals, I think.
Well, that was my head prediction. My heart prediction says we'll win 4-0 like we did at Villa Park. I always have 2 predictions. I always go in my head. Molly, we're coming to batter you, I'm afraid. This is we need to win, and we need to win convincingly.
Well, I would say, if I'm honest, I would take a point personally. So I just want us to keep churning over. So let's see how we get on. Could definitely be a Desmond too. So we shall see. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Dom and Molly, for coming on. It's been really, really great to chat to you both. Obviously, we're all hoping here for a Villa win at the weekend, but
Come
we
on,
shall
Villa
see.
boys.
I can't imagine. I'll be thinking about you two after the game. I'll be like, I wonder what's happening.
I'm a bit
Yeah,
nervous.
crazy.
Oh yeah, we are going to see it.
If it is 4-0, you're finding somewhere else to stay.
Are you both
I don't
going
think
the
you'll
game?
mind. I don't think you'll mind.
We'll be out all night.
I don't need a place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun to
Well,
see.
thank you so much again for coming on. So, Gary, final thoughts to think us out, mate.
Final thoughts is this is all about the bounce back. Can we recover and show a performance after losing to Brentford last week? We've got a run of fixtures coming up outside. We've got Brighton and then Leeds, 2 home fixtures that I think if we can win these 3 games, who knows what we can achieve this season. It's all about that squad depth and whether Tammy and Dougie can get to that next level. So hopefully Tammy can get on the score sheet. Hopefully Dougie can get through the game again, and we can inject a little bit of energy into the second half of our season while we're getting over all these injuries. So thank you guys for coming on. It's been a pleasure. James, I'll see you soon. And as always, every week we follow the boys in Claret Blue. Yes, Tommy boy. Love it. Till next time, people.
Bye.
Bye.